Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my end of the year beauty lifestyle favorites. I did not do this last year just because I had a lot of repeats from the year before, but this year I feel is a little different only because 2020 was very interesting. It was based at home for a lot of us. January, I did go to Mexico before COVID hit, and that was pretty much the highlight of the year because then after that came March, and March went downhill after that. So I spent a lot of time at home, a lot of time pampering myself and doing a lot of self-care. There's products here that I have mentioned on my channel before that are tried and true and I love, and I'm going to talk about them. And I'm going to show you some lifestyle things as well. So first off, I want to get out of the way more supplement wise. I do take a vitamin supplement in a powder form. This is the Emergency Immune Plus. So it's the raspberry flavored, and it's a raspberry fizzy drink. You mix it in with your water and you drink it, and you get a whole bunch of topped up vitamins, vitamin C being the highest. And it's supposed to just boost your immune system. So I do take this on a daily basis. I do not live without it. I have plenty of backups, and one a day. So this is a pack of 24. So this will last me 24 days. But normally they come in a pack of 30, and that'll last me about a month. So they're really affordable at Walmart. I get them for $12 at Walmart. Other places are a little bit more expensive, like $17. I've paid for them when they are very scarce because in the beginning of the pandemic, people were running out to buy these. So this is a staple and has always been a staple even before COVID hit. This is how I take my multivitamin. So that is a long time favorite. And I don't like, I've shown you guys in my empties that, but I don't think I've ever showed you in a favorites. I don't do monthly favorites like I used to back in the day, only because monthly favorites don't really change that often for me. And I'm going to be real, I haven't worn too much makeup this year, so it's not like my makeup favorites would change on the regular, if you guys know what I mean. So anyways, moving on. I have some lifestyle things here. So another thing I wanted to show you was my 2020 agenda calendar. I have one for 2021, so I wanted to show you my 2021 version. So what I do is I track all of my workouts in my calendar. So I label them by weeks, and every day I'll track the workout day number and the number of calories burned. I will show you an example of what November looks like. So this was November of last month, and currently I'm working on December since we are in the month of December, and I just track the number of calories burned in my workout and the workout day so that I know that I've done my workout for the day. This is great for me because now that I'm home and the first half of the year was not so great, the second half I really had to put myself in gear to just be more healthier mind, body, and soul. So this was a great way for me to invest into my health, for me to track how many workouts I do a week. My main goal was to get at least 3 to 4 workouts in a week, and there are weeks where I can get in 5 or 6, which is fantastic for me because, like, who likes to work out? I know a lot of people don't. I was one of them. Sometimes I still am. Sometimes I just don't feel like moving. But it's really important for your body to move, especially if you want to be healthy. And with the current health that I'm in, or the current state that my health was in this last half of the year, I definitely had to make some choices to improve that. So my agendas are definitely a staple now in my life. It's part of my lifestyle. I carry that with me everywhere I go. And if I'm spending a long period of time at the boyfriend's house, I will take it with me and track my workouts when I work out there as well. So with that said, I'm going to do one more lifestyle before I get into the beauty stuff, and that is just reading. You guys know that I have tried to promote luxury or leisure reading. Now that we are in quarantine here in Toronto, we are on lockdown yet again for the wave 2 of COVID. You can't do anything. You can't go anywhere. You can't see anyone. You can't, all you're able to do is go to the grocery store, buy your essentials, and come home. Or go to the pharmacy, get your medication, and come home. We cannot do anything else. So I've been picking up more books. I actually finished my book goal for the year. I actually went over my book goal for the year. My goal was to finish 30 books in 2020. I finished 33, which was fantastic for me. And I'm going to do another reading goal come 2021. So I continue my leisure reading. I find it's very calming and soothing, and it escapes your mind into a new world that you're currently not living. Just gets your mind off of things. So reading is a good one. I have plenty of books that I read on a weekly basis, and I post them on my Instagram. So if you haven't seen them, definitely check out my Instagram. I'll list it below. That's where you can find my my reading posts on the books that I have read over the course of the year. So that is definitely a favorite, and has been a favorite of mine for years on end. I can't describe to you the importance of leisurely reading. It's a workout for your brain. You guys may not know that, or may, you know, be dreaded by it, because there are people who are not fond of leisure reading, but I find that it's a good workout for the brain. It really molds part of your the way you think in life in general, and I really do find that it does help you grow as a person. So leisure reading has always been a favorite, not just this year. One more, sorry, I said one more, but this is actually a clothing lifestyle favorite. I have invested in quite a few pairs of biker shorts this summer, and these are one of them. Believe it or not, these are from Amazon. So they're a little bit wrinkly because I had them rolled up and put away, but I unrolled them to show you. These are fantastic. They're very heavy duty. They have a little symbol on the back, but they're very form-fitting, and they fit and they work amazingly for my workouts. In the summertime, I would wear shorts to work out. Sometimes I wear them in the winter as well because I'm working out inside now. But they have pockets on the side. The material is so nice and lovely. They're very heavy duty. Quality very similar to Aritzia and close to Lululemon. I wouldn't say an exact dupe to Lululemon, but a close second. And they're a lot cheaper by like a fraction of Lululemon's cost. So the biker shorts and tights are what I live in right now because of COVID. I don't go to work. I work from home, so I have the luxury to be in leisure clothes 100% of the time, which I'm not complaining about. Let's be real. Like, that's everyone's dream, to be totally honest. But, you know, I have to be mindful, because when you're sitting in leisure clothes all year and you're eating so much food and you're gaining weight, you tend to forget, like, oh, you know, this is fitting a little snug here or there. Like, I don't even know what my jeans fit like, but I'm losing weight, so I'm not too worried. And let me be very clear here. I'm losing weight for the fact that I have been told by my doctor I need to lose weight for health reasons around my liver function. So it's not a vanity thing. It's a health, like a life or death situation type of thing. So that is the journey that I'm on. If you guys want me to talk more about my the issues I've had with my health, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below to let me know, and I will definitely discuss it with you. So anyways, going forward, I'm going to be showing you more of my beauty products. So I have scrunchies. Every time I look at a scrunchie, I think of Sex and the City, and I'm actually wearing one right now. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a leopard one. I live in these, you guys. I bought some on Amazon, like 70 of them, all different colors from Amazon. I split some of them up. I gave some to my nieces because I don't need 70 of them. And I just found that they were so comfortable to wear. They don't really snag my hair. They don't rip it apart or anything, and they're very soft for my scalp. So I have tons of these. This year was the year of the scrunchie. What can I say? I lived with my hair up all year long. And I don't care what Carrie Bradshaw says, scrunchies are the in thing right now. So who's gonna agree with me on that? Come on. If you're a Sex and the City fan, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so body products. My fragrance mist that I have been using all year round is my Brazilian Crush body fragrance mist. I put this in my hair too, and it smells fantastic. I do have another size of this as a backup, and I would like to get the full size, but every time I've gone to, you know, try to get one, it's actually sold out. So I'm hoping to get the full size eventually, but I'm working through the ones that I have right now. These are fantastic. I have one in my purse. I have one here at home, and then I have another one at my Beloved's because I just love this as a body mist. It does stay. It's not as strong as a perfume would be, but it's very pleasant to smell, and it does linger for me especially. So the other body products that I have here, with being on lockdown, we don't have tanning salons open, so I can't go tanning like I normally would. My self-tanning discovery of the year has been the Bondi Sands Australian Tan Mousse. This is the Ultra Dark. I absolutely love the color of this, and what I love too is the Bondi Sands Gradual Tanning Milk. And this is from also Australia as well. They actually from the same company. I love how this is a self-tanner overnight. You put it on, you sleep in it. Next morning you look fantastic. You just rinse off the excess. This is a gradual lotion where even if you're not using the self-tanner, this will darken up your tone over a period of time. So I was using this for like 5 or 6 days in a row, and my color on my skin looked fantastic without even touching this. So if you're not really a fan of the mousse because it's too much work, try the tanning milk because this is fantastic. I have a backup of this. The smell though is not my favorite. It just smells like a simple milk smell type of thing. But it works. It works and my skin loves it. So these are my 2 body self-tanning, moisturizing products that I discovered this year that I do enjoy. And they're drugstore, so you can get them at the drugstore, which is even better. Okay. Hair care. I have 2 products for hair care. The first one, I think I mentioned this last year. I'm not sure. This is the IGK Rich Kid Coconut Gel. This stuff is fabulous for regular, any type of hair, but for my hair type, I have medium to fine hair, wavy, and there's days where I don't want to blow dry it, I don't want to flat iron it, I just want to air dry it. Excuse me. And mainly it's in the hotter months where I don't want to use heating tools because I'm dying at the heat as it is, that I will revert to a simple gel, not crunchy gel, like a coconut gel that just provides this beautiful beachy wave in the hair naturally. And I can't find anything that owns up to this. This is my ultimate favorite. Sorry guys, I got a package in the mail and I'm filming this before Christmas, so I know that I'm trying to get my beloved's stocking stuffers out of the way. I can't even open this up. I'm trying to get my stocking stuffers out of the way, and this is interesting. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's my Fitbit. I bought a Fitbit, you guys. Well, I have one, but I bought a new one, and it came in the mail. So this is my new Fitbit. I'm actually going to set it up later. What was I saying? Okay, Rich Kid. So this is the Rich Kid Coconut Hair Gel. This is what does it for my hair when I don't want to use any heating, styling products. I just put this in there. It's kind of like a hybrid between a hair gel and a mousse. So it holds the wave in your hair, but it doesn't leave it crunchy at all. You only need like a quarter size amount, and that's it. And then that quarter size amount, even for people with thicker hair, would do the trick. This product, a little goes a long way, and I find that I have gone through so many bottles of these. I think I've repurchased already 4 times, and I finished at least 3 bottles. So I ended up repurchasing a couple of them this last week. I got one on sale at TJ Maxx, and then I got one at full price at Sephora. But these are fantastic. If you can get your hands on them, they are amazing. I know that it's a little bit pricey. Regular price, it's like $33 and you only get 5 ounces, but this would last you a long time because a little bit goes a long way for your hair. And I find that I don't wash my hair often anymore. I used to wash it every other day. Now I wash it once a week, and I can get away with it, especially if I put this in my hair. This does wonders, and I do love the beachy wave all year round. So this is what it gives me all year round. It's a simple one-step product. You don't have to muss or fuss with it, and that's what I like. I don't need to add anything else to my hair when I use that. That is totally enough after I towel dry my hair. My next one is the Beyond the Zone Beach Head Surf Shake. This is a sea salt texturizing spray, which I do sometimes use in conjunction with this if I want an extra oomph. Normally, I will use the coconut gel alone, but if I'm looking for a little bit of an extra oomph, I will add this in, or I'll use this alone. I'll either use one or the other. This really does dry out your hair though, so that's why I like to use both, because this is more hydrating, whereas this is a little more drying. Sometimes I use both to cancel out the drying, but it does provide you some really good beach waves, and they're really inexpensive. This is $10 at Sally's, and it's really inexpensive. So I love using this more so in the summertime. In the winter, I'll stick to my regular coconut gel, but this is great for summer. That does not leave my hair crunchy either, by the way. It keeps your hair very calm and loose and not tight and stiff, so it's manageable. You can definitely you can put it up, you can keep it down. It doesn't, keep it crunchy at all. So that's what I love about that too. Okay, so I'm going to talk skincare. I have one skincare tool that I have been loving since I picked it up in the summertime, and that is my Mia, what is this? Mia Smart. I used to have a Mia 2, and it was pink, and I had it for 10 years, and the battery just wouldn't hold a charge anymore. So I purchased a new one. This is the Mia Smart, and funny enough, Clarisonic went out of business after I purchased it. So I ended up having to stock up on some brush heads because I still wanted to use mine for a few years before I have to let it go. Funny thing is that after a month of purchase, like a month after I purchased this in July, Clarisonic went out of business. And I don't know if it's because of COVID. I don't know if that's the case or whatnot, but oh boy, I had to stock up on a few brushes because I didn't want to be out of them, and I was able to see if I can get in. So I was able to get replacement heads for these from Amazon. Amazon seems to have them in stock for, they do have them in stock, which I'm very impressed with. And I'm able to repurchase them there if I need to. But for the most part, like Clarisonic is no longer selling product. So I saw these at Winners, TJ Maxx, for like $70. So if you guys can get yourselves one, they say to replace the brush heads every 3 months. Personally, I wash and disinfect my brush heads on the regular, so I stretch them between 6 to 9 months because, excuse me, let's be real, brushes are expensive. Even if you do buy them on Amazon, they're still costly. And as long as you're disinfecting them on the regular, I don't see why you can't stretch them out longer, especially if the product itself is starting to become null. But it's worth it. I do love it. I don't use it every single day. I feel like I don't need it every single day, but once or twice, maybe 3 times a week, I will pull this out in the shower or after I wear makeup like today, and I will give myself a good cleaning with this. You don't use a hard pressure, you use very light pressure, and it really gets in there and cleans out your skin really nicely. I find this to be a luxury product. Not many people may like it. Some people say they break out after using it, but I find that since I've been using it for a long period of time, my skin is used to it now, so it's not a huge deal. But definitely do your research and look into it. There are other companies that carry a similar model to this. This has been a favorite for me since I have started back up with this when I made the purchase in July. I think that's it for tools. Now I'm going to talk a bit of skincare, and then I will talk my last bit about makeup. Makeup will be my last one. So skincare, I'm going to say my sheet masks are fantastic for hydration. I have loved Dr. Jart sheet masks now for a year. I've been getting my Dr. Jart sheet masks from TJ Maxx when they were open. Right now they're closed because of COVID. But I always look out for these because I can get a 5-pack for like $16, and it's cheaper than buying them at Walmart, and they're like $34. That's pricey. But the Dr. Jart ones are fantastic. I love these. They are phenomenal. And I will continue to purchase these because they are just, they don't break out my skin. They leave my skin really hydrated. I don't even need to use a facial moisturizer at night after I use this. I just do the mask, rub in the excess serum or cream that comes inside, and I let my skin just be. And the next day I feel refreshed, no breakouts, my skin looks hydrated. These are really great. I do love them. I can't say enough good things about those. Okay, so this year I have struggled quite a bit because of stress and anxiety and the apocalypse. I have struggled with my skin big time. Like, my skin has broken out to the point where I started getting my cystic acne, very deep, deep, deep bumps that were painful. I had temporarily stopped my medication because I was just getting lazy, and then, you know, things started happening with my liver, and I was falling apart basically. So then I started back up with my acne medication again, and you know, starting to get my health back on track, and my skin started to clear up. Like right now, this is pretty clear for me considering I've had way worse, way, way worse. And during that time, I did find that I had to use products like alpha hydroxy acids, and retinols to help my skin and the texture of my skin, because the texture of my skin was pretty bad too. Um, and so, what I started with was, of course, my tried and true, the TLC Framboise Glycolic Night Serum. This is fantastic. I actually use this on my face and on my feet. My feet, this really helps with the dead skin, and in the winter, it makes a difference for my feet, so I do use it on both. You're probably thinking, oh my god, like that's so expensive. Why would you waste money using this on your feet? Personally, for me, I'd rather use it in both areas than just my face, and then I can't use it up in time before it expires, because Drunk Elephant products are very more on the natural side than other products in other companies, and they do tend to expire a lot faster. So I do use it in both areas so that I can use up the product and enjoy it. This is great for texture. What I like to do with this, especially in the winter, I don't like to use this directly on my face. I will mix in a pump of this with my moisturizer and use it that way, and it's a little more gentler on the skin. This was fantastic, and this is a new full bottle that I have broken out, and I will be starting to use it on my face soon. However, I did stop using this at night because I currently am using the Ole Henriksen Goodnight Glow Retinol Sleeping Cream. And this is a retinol with some AHA in it. This is a purple cream. It smells very candy-like, very sweet. But I find that this is fantastic on its own. On its own, this is fantastic. It comes with a daytime serum. This is the Glow Cycle Retinol Power Serum for the day. I have a little travel size of this, and it came in a duo. You wear this in the day, and you wear this at night. You always wear SPF after you apply this during the day. And I found that this on its own works wonders, and put in together where I'm wearing this during the day and this at night, my skin is looking fantastic on its own. So I do love these. I will consider repurchasing these. I may gravitate more towards the cream, because the night cream, I found it's a one-step all, and you can just apply it, let it sink in, and then sometimes I'll add like an oil on top just to give me extra hydration. Fantastic product. Love the results I get with this. I will use this alone, and then I will use this on its own as well with a hydrating moisturizer. So you'd never use these together because it's too much. You either use one or the other. You don't use both. So right now I have this one on hold. I'm trying to finish this one up because it was a little bit more older in my collection and I wanted to get it finished. But I'm almost there. I'm at the bottom. And this was what, like a fluid ounce? 1.7 fluid ounce. So the packaging is really simple, and that's what I like about it. It's very simple. It is in a pot. I use a spatula. I don't dip my finger in, and I don't mind the pots only because you get all the product out, opposed to a pump that you may have product stuck in there and you can't get it out. So I don't mind the pots. I have a spatula. I use a spatula, so it doesn't really bother me all that much. So yeah, these are fantastic. They are amazing results for my skin. And then this is also a tried and true from years before. I have used this at least 3 years in a row, and this has always been a great one for me as well. A vitamin C, I don't have a vitamin C serum here, but the one that I do like is from Drunk Elephant, and I don't have that one here right now at the moment, but that is my favorite vitamin C serum that I have tried for the last like 10 years. I've always loved the Drunk Elephant one the most. So with that said, my SPF is the Neutrogena Clear Face SPF 60 with Helioplex Photostable UVA protection for acne prone skin, oil free and fragrance free. I will not use any other SPF aside from this because this is the only thing that doesn't break me out. and I don't know why. Maybe it's just the formula that's just fantastic and works well with my skin, but I cannot use anything else. This is the only thing I use. This is what I take when I go on vacation, when we can travel. This is what I use on a daily basis as well. I go through at least a bottle or two a year of this because I do use it every day. And the best part is that it's a big tube. It's an 88 milliliter tube, so you're getting quite a few ounces in here for the price of like $13-14, opposed to something high-end. And I've tried high-end SPFs before, guys, and just they don't work with my skin at all. So drugstore it is for me on this one. Okay, so eye cream. The eye cream that I did really enjoy this year is the Drunk Elephant C-Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. This is the deluxe version. They all come in pumps, so I'm not really worried about contamination. But this is fantastic. My under eyes really love it. You can't see because I have bad shadows from the lights here. But my under eyes are just fabulous with this particular eye cream. Very hydrating, not greasy, doesn't give me any milia. Really nice on the skin. I really do love it. I will get this in full size when I have a couple of backups of the little ones. So once I finish those, this is my next eye cream I'm going to purchase because this one is fantastic. Okay, so let's talk about topical acne control. So if I'm not using a retinol or an AHA at night, or if I'm not using the retinol daytime serum, I'm using the Murad Outsmart Acne Kit Clarifying Treatment. This treatment is like a gel, so it's like a gel consistency. It's kind of semi-clear, and it's got salicylic acne in it. So when you apply to your skin, it releases salicylic acne and it helps avoid breakouts. It's got like a fresh spring water scent, I find, and I love this for the daytime in the summer. I can get really bad breakouts here from hormones around that time of the month, if I'm ovulating, whatever it is, it's always in this area. And this is the only thing that I found during the day that helps control and diminish those acne breakouts, especially if I'm wearing makeup and my makeup will turn oily. This is what helps. I did buy a full size. It's about $60 for a full size jar, but I'm telling you it's worth the price because I wear this during the day, every day under my SPF, and it's not oily, it's not greasy, and it helps keep the acne minimal, very minimal. But you do have to wear SPF. So remember, if you're using any acne treatments on your skin, you have to protect your skin from the sun with an SPF or you will burn your skin. So this is a great one. I do love this one. I tried this line a long time ago, and my mistake was that I sat in the sun after I used it, and my face was a boil. That's how bad it was. So I don't recommend that. Always wear SPF if you're using salicylic acid or any AHAs or BHAs for even retinols, anything like that. Always wear SPF on top because you just don't want your skin to freak out. I don't even know if I have pictures from that experience, and it was terrifying. But anyways, this was good. I really did love it. And I do have a big size of that as well. Okay, so serum. The serum that I loved this year was the Perricone Empt Series Skin Perfecting Serum. This stuff is hella expensive. The Skin Perfecting Serum is like, I don't know, $180, like really, really expensive. But this is fantastic. I love it. I use it on my skin. It really helps smooth things out. Would I get it again? I probably would when I have a semi-annual sale, like the VIB sale, either in April or November, and get the discount because this is really, really expensive. But it does work. So that's why I know I would bite the bullet eventually because it does work. Now for I have two other masks here. So if you guys have been with me for a long time, and by long time I mean since I started my channel back in 2013, you know that this is my baby. This is my baby. I cannot live without this mask. This mask has cleared my skin over the years, has really pulled out all of the gunk and the garbage that is accumulated in my pores. I cannot live without this mask. This mask is my baby. I cannot live without this mask. When I run low, I start to repurchase. I just repurchased this mask, 2 jars today. I repurchased 2 jars today, and they were on sale. I have a fruit fly flying around. I don't know why. They were on sale at Sephora in a kit, so that's why I picked them up. I can't live without this mask. I'm trying to kill the fruit fly, and it's not working. Go figure. It really does help clear the skin and control the acne. Controlling acne is my number one top priority, and hydration is my second with anti-aging. I am 32. I will be 33 in April, and I ain't getting any younger. So this really helps with the acne aspect and keeping my skin as clear as possible. Right now, I don't know what my skin is doing. I've got some serious like bumpage, not like major bumps, but really light ones. And I think it could be, I'm testing out a foundation, so that could be what it is. But telling you, I use this all over the face. It really does pull out the shit, and I'm really excited that I picked up 2 new ones. I still have a backup of this in my drawer, but I know that I use this. I use this on a regular basis, and I've never ever had this dry up on me and wasted. So it's tried and true. It's a holy grail for me. I've used this since 2013, and I've continued, and now we're hitting 2021 in a couple of weeks. So you guys, my love for this is very true. I cannot say enough good things, and I know it's expensive because I've shelled out my hard-earned money for this as well. And I've always tried to find it on sale if I could, and when I could find it on sale, I would snatch one up because normally these run for $80, and when they're on sale, you can get them for half off, which is fantastic. It does work. Excuse me. I think I choked on my own saliva. So Holy Grail, continuing on. I think I finished a jar or 2 this year of this, and I continue to use it. So it is a favorite. I think it's a favorite every year. If I ever show you my beauty favorites, that's always in my favorites because it is a true favorite every year. My next one is the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. This one, I do have another ounce of this, but this is like a travel size. I'm trying to finish up this one first. I really want a full size of this one because this one is fantastic. It smells like a pumpkin pie. No joke. It smells like a pumpkin pie. If you love pumpkin spice anything, this is what you got to get. It does have the AHA enzymes in them, so you have to be careful. Use this at night and then apply a hydrating moisturizer. And then in the morning, make sure that you, after you wash your face and do your thing, you apply SPF because they do have AHAs in here. So you want to make sure that you control that with exposure to the sun. Always wear your SPF before you leave the house. But this is fantastic. It's a nice, beautiful mask. It sits on your skin. It does a little bit of a tingle. Some people get a tingle, some people don't. I got the tingle the first time, and then every time after that, I never got the tingle. So even if it doesn't tingle, that's okay. You leave it on for a few minutes, and then you rinse it off with lukewarm water, and your skin is supposed to, look fantastic. For me, it looks fantastic. I have never had an issue with this. I've always had great results with this. I don't use this on a regular basis. I only use this maybe once every 3 weeks because it is a really strong, chemical exfoliant. But there are tiny bits of sugar in there as well where it does help physically exfoliate as well. So that's why I don't use it too often, because of the physical exfoliations that are in here. But it is fantastic. I do love this. And this is a favorite for the year because I can't live without this. And when I do purchase the full jar, it will be around the sale time. Only because I can take advantage of my discount. So for moisturizers, I've gone through so many moisturizers this year, you guys. Like, I cannot describe to you how many moisturizers I've gone through. I would say maybe 20, maybe 25. I finished tons of product this year. I have a couple favorites. 2 I have here, and the other one I don't have here because I did finish it, and I haven't repurchased yet because it's hella expensive. The one that I don't have here is by Youth to the People. And Youth to the People has a kale and spinach hydrating, let's see if I can find it, here we go, superfood moisturizer. It's a kale and spinach, I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's what my favorite one this year is. It's $63, and it's really hella expensive. I have it in my favorites cart, so eventually I will be picking this up with either a gift card or the sale. I haven't decided yet. I have some moisturizers I have to work through still, so hopefully by April I can go and pick this up at the next VIB sale. But this one is a ultimate favorite of mine. I loved this when I had it this year. I used it all the way up, and I did not leave a drop. It was a fabulous moisturizer. Very hydrating, not greasy, sunk into the skin, looked like my face was glowing without that greasy, oily look. It was just phenomenal. One of the most phenomenal moisturizers I've ever tried. Another tried and true that I love is my Tatcha water cream. This one I have in full size, and I haven't used the full size yet because I do get the minis quite often. So I have been using the minis and trying to use the minis up until I can, you know, break out the big one. But this one is so nice, lightweight, hydrating, great for fall and spring, summer, and fall, I would say. But then once you hit winter, you need something a little thicker. But this is another fantastic moisturizer. And then for wintertime, what I'm actually really liking right now, and I do have a full size of this, is the Belif True Cream Moisturizing Balm. So it's not the Aqua Balm, because the Aqua Balm is very much like this one. And the Aqua Balm is nice, don't get me wrong. If you can't afford this one, definitely try the Belif one in Aqua Balm, because that one's more lightweight. But this is more of a heavier cream, and it's great for wintertime. So that's what I've been trying to use up as well. This one is actually half an ounce. Oh, not even. It's 0.84 fluid ounces, so close to an ounce. But I do have a big size of this in my backup, and I do plan on using it next. So, yeah, so the True Belif Moisturizing Balm is the thicker one for winter. It's fantastic. And then, finally, I do have a lip product. This is my Lip Medics by Blistex. It's in a pot. I know you guys, some of you don't like pots, but for me, I only use this around, like, at night before bed. So I'm totally washed up and ready for bed by the time I get to this. So my hands are clean and everything. I come out of the bathroom, I get all snuggly in bed, I lather this all over my lips, and the next morning my lips look like they're juiced up big time. I love this all year round, but in the winter it's very, very comforting and soothing on the lips. I even, like, my boyfriend even uses this, you guys. He has his own pot. I bought him his own pot, and he takes it with him anywhere he goes, especially in the winter, because in the winter time, if he's out and he's snowmobiling or he's shoveling the snow, whatever the case is, he wears this because it gets so cold, his lips get so chapped. So it's great for guys as well, just saying. Okay, finally, my last category is makeup. And honestly, you guys, this year I didn't wear too much makeup. I have had nowhere to go to wear extravagant makeup, and I've kept my makeup pretty simple when I did wear it throughout the year. Sometimes I'd wear it just to kind of feel normal again, because it's been a while since I've done the makeup every day situation. So first thing I want to say that I have not lived without, my all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. That is a tried and true. I do not wear makeup without it. I always set my face at the end to make sure it lasts all day long. My primer that I loved this year, I believe is the same as last year, my Cooling Matte Primer. Winter and summer I will wear this because it hydrates and it keeps my pores flawless for the most part. And I tend to wear this mainly in my T-zone area to control the oil. So I do love this, and I did buy a backup. I got one on sale, luckily, a couple weeks ago. My eyebrow preference for the year is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, the tinted one. This one's in chocolate, and normally it takes me a year to finish one of these. Because, again, I haven't been going out, I only use this periodically just to fill in my brows very lightly to give me some fullness. If I'm trying to do a very simple look, like not over the top, like not that I wouldn't call this over the top, but let's be real here. This is more makeup I've worn now since I can remember. But I like wearing this on its own because it's got color in it, and I can use it instead of a pencil if I'm trying to be fast to do my brows to get my face in shape. Brows are very important. They frame your face, so that's why I like the colored one, because it does give me some color and depth in my brows so that I look like they've been penciled in. I love this. I've repurchased many times. I do have backups because I cannot live without it. And then my lip product for the year is the Marc Jacobs Enamored Lip Shine Glosses. I'm wearing it today. It makes my lips look fabulous. If anyone is wondering the color, I actually have a lip liner by Palladio on underneath with the shade Walnut. And then I stuck this color on top, which is Skin Deep, and I have a full size of this as well. Super, super luxurious, minty, fantastic, beautiful. This is expensive, but it's worth it. It does not slip or slide. It stays put. It's not plumping to the point where your lips hurt. It's got a minty taste to it, but it's not overwhelming, and it's not uncomfortable like the Too Faced one is. So the Marc Jacobs one is the one that I love the best. And then for the palette of the year, you guys, oh, I haven't, okay, I think this is one of two palettes I've purchased this whole year. And this palette, when I saw it, just screamed me. This is the Master Mattes palette by Mario. Now, I wasn't planning on buying any palettes this year, but when I saw this is a whole matte palette, and it's got every type of skin color shade you can think of. And this is what I'm wearing on my eyes today, believe it or not. I am not wearing anything else but that. And my eyeliner. But literally, this is all you need. This is all you need for a basic eye look if you're not looking to shimmer it up or anything. All the mattes in here that you could ever need, and I love this palette. I've been taking this palette with me every time I go to the boyfriend's house, and this is what I use on a regular basis. If I want to amp it up, I'll put a shimmer on top. That's like a single shadow shimmer, but for the most part, this is all I need. This is all I need. So I love it. I think it's beautiful, and I continue to wear it. And for those matte lovers, you guys know, a good matte shade will take you a long way. This one is fantastic and worth it. Anyways, you guys, that was it for my favorites for the year. I'm actually really impressed. I have quite a few things. I showed you quite a few things. Let me know down below if there's anything of the same that you liked or anything new you want to share with me that you enjoyed. I will leave you with that, and I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. A Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you believe in. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. And let's try to, don't go to big parties right now. We're in the middle of a bloody pandemic. Parties is just not the place to be right now. We're trying to get through the hell of 2020. So, thank you all for joining. I love you guys. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys in the new year. Bye.